In this video, we will teach you how to do a proper pull-up.
Big mistake people make is, first of all, improper grip. So when they're doing the pull-up, the correct form is putting the thumbs underneath. You have full grip on the bar, you squeeze, and you're going up. I would say incorrect form is when the thumbs are above. Because then you actually have less of a grip. The whole reason our hands are built like this is for one, to wrap around things, not to grip like this. I feel like it's incorrect. Some people actually do it that way, but I don't think that works. Next step, big mistake people make as well is not full range of motion. So they'll come on the bar and they'll start from below and they'll go like half reps, or the second wrong one is when they go up all the way and they come down only halfway and they go back up and they think they're doing full range of motion pull-ups. Incorrect. Has to come down. So the correct way to do it, you have to start from dead hang, come back up, chin above bar, and you want to come down but not fully extend to avoid hyperextension. And I'll say that's a perfect form of pull-up.
So not all the way, just a bit right where your elbows bend.
I would say inch bent before you come down, and that way your muscles are always under tension when you're going up and down. Sometimes, of course, naturally you will come down locked out. It's not horrible, but try to avoid that. It's a bad habit. Another bad habit people have when they're doing pull-ups, usually for beginners, I would say it's a bad habit, try to avoid it, is kipping. So when you're doing a pull-up, you'll kip like that. That's not a good pull-up. Also, they might do two good ones, and then when they get tired, they're like, oh, they get stuck in it. You can get injured like that. Try to avoid it as much as possible. The more strength you gain, the less you'll have to do that. It just comes with practice and time. Now, that gives you also a false sense of strength. Also, that translates to muscle ups. Some people think, oh, I could do a good muscle up, but at the end of the day, they're using momentum and they're kipping. That's not power. It's a false sense of power. But also, when we were beginners, we did the same thing.
Yep.
So don't be ashamed. Just try to build power as much as you can to avoid it. Now, the progressions to the pull-up. So, first progression. Can they see the door? I can't tell. First progression to the pull-up is vertical pull-ups. You can grab a ledge like this. Go back. Pull up. If you don't, another thing, you can use a pole. This is the ultimate beginner to strengthen your
And then a bit in an angle.
Lean back a little more. Again, go to that back strength.
Squeeze.
After that, horizontal pull-up. So you want to come down at an angle, pull up, pull up.
And every time squeeze to build power and muscle.
Yeah.
He hits it.
And then after that is assisted pull-ups. So if you do have a partner, they'll go up.
The best way is, I would suggest, is to cross your legs so they can grab your legs better.
So they grab and they slightly give you support. You don't want to, the partner doesn't want to grab the person's whole body and start throwing them up.
Just a bit.
Slightly assisted, as much as they need. If you don't have a partner, it always is good to have sometimes a workout partner to motivate you, but if you can motivate yourself, that's fine. Another example is say a chair. Feet go on the chair. Again, less assistance, so maybe just use one foot, you're pushing up. And eventually you won't need it, so you go straight.
Or if you're extreme beginner, of course, both feet.
Yeah. After that, it's half pull-ups. So a half pull-up can be from the bottom. So you start there, coming halfway, coming down.
90 degrees.
You're not getting used to that full motion yet. Next step after that is negatives. So you're coming up all the way, chin above bar, halfway, back up, halfway, back up. So positive aspect, negative aspect. Then, to hold for static strength, 90-degree static hold. So elbows again, like this, and you're just holding the time. And then when you combine all those and you practice for a couple weeks repping those out, gaining strength, you could do full pull-ups, which is from the bottom to the bar all the way up. And again, this bar is a little short for us, so we have to keep our legs bent. That's fine when you'll be doing them. If you have a higher bar, you keep your legs straight.
You don't want to let them swing too much forward and back.
And then after that, there's different variations. There's close pull-ups, wide pull-ups, typewriter pull-ups. Then when you really have a lot of strength, one-hand pull-ups. But again, basics are very important. Once you master the basics, then you can move on to moves like that.
Master your basics.
Very important. So that's our little tutorial how to do a pull-up and how to progress to getting the correct form and full range of motion for a pull-up. Bar Brothers. Salute.